Welcome in. Hello, hello. How are we doing today, guys? Welcome in. As we're running books, every kind of book known to man. We've got a gazillion of them. So this kind of show will be 2 to 3 times a week up until they're all gone, probably for months and months. So welcome in, guys. We're doing dollar starts. They're going to be lotted. Cotton, thank you for that share. What I do with my Sharpie? There it is. Welcome in, guys. We appreciate you being here. We're going to get the party started. We will be on Yas Booksland. We will have reduced shipping is on. I'm hoping media mail works too. I think I have it set up right for media mail, but regardless, max you're gonna pay is $9.21. Hello, Legacy. Welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna be on for 1 hour at least, or until the rain hits too hard. We're in a metal building, so it gets way too loud in here. But let me grab my first box and we'll just pound through them, guys. Okay, so if they don't sell, they don't come up on another show, okay, guys? We did a storage unit, and the entire thing was books. So if you see it today and you don't buy it, it won't be back. So just FYI, I don't want you to think that we're gonna rerun stuff later. But the storage unit was full. It was three 24-foot trailers, guys. I have 2 pallets of books in boxes this high. This was all the loose boxes, so I'm hoping as we get into future auctions, um, cotton, unbelievable. If you're on TikTok, you guys, look, here's my TikTok. If you screenshot that, that's my QR code. I have 3 videos on this unit and we haven't even started it. We had 1 show so far. You are welcome, Cotton. I appreciate it. So, we are trying a dream unit or potentially a nightmare. We'll see. It's gonna be a lot of work, I think, but it's kind of fun for me. Right now, these are all loose. These were what were loose in the unit. Um, so future boxes, we're trying to sort. These are all just what we picked up out of the unit. Um, I know, Slan. It would be maybe, maybe not. There's some really cool old stuff. We're putting together volumes so far. Um, we're trying to lot stuff out by genre. It's not very easy when you're dealing. We had so many loose books that we threw them all into these boxes. Um, so as we get through more of them, or as we're opening up boxes, I have my daughter sorting them out by genres and by authors, so that will help in future auctions. But today, y'all just get a shit show. So let's run some books. These are so it was a bookstore. He bought out libraries too, so some of these are library books. Um, they kind of look pretty similar. This is in 2 hardcovers. Inheritance by Owen Brooks. Looks like it's probably, I don't know. You can see what the front looks like. And then The Watchers by Mark Andrew Olson. Some of them are pretty dusty too, guys. They weren't in boxes. The man who is hired to exterminate her discoveries, the fully blind of the loyalty. I don't know, prophets, hello. But you've got it here. Here it is. We're going to run 15 seconds, guys. two hardcover books. We've got The Inheritance, a novel. He had not heard them approach. And then you've got The Watchers. No go on those? I don't even know where to start. Cotton, we're not sure. We're pretty sure that there's every kind of book. I have seen some children's books. I have a couple in here, um, but they're not like sorted out by. Here's the. This dust cover's not in very good shape, guys. But this is The Complete Book of Cookery by TV Books. I have not profits. I haven't had time. I need to do it for that unit that all the Ecolab stuff too. So it's more complicated than I thought, and I know I need to do it for the Ecolab. The had all the pool supplies in it. Um, I just haven't had time. Here's a few children's books. I'm trying to kind of put stuff in. It is. Have you done it, Profits? Because I do need to learn it for the pool supplies. I've got. Well, you can't see it on camera, but I've got 4 rolly racks full of new product of pool supplies, Ecolab like stuff. Here's a Jigsaw Jones mystery. We've got The Most Wonderful Doll in the World, 2 little short chapter books. We've got The Stars, Golden Nature Guide, and then we've got Arrow's Writer's Handbook. We're gonna run all for one money, guys. All for one money. And I know there's a lot of vintage and antique books. Last I looked, we're trying to put together there's a 1903. It has several volumes. I think we have 3 or 4 of those volumes. But we're hoping as we get through some of this, we'll find the other ones. So I think it'll be much easier once we get into genres. The Stars, I sure can. It's pretty neat. Let me see if there's a year. It feels like the printing, the way it's printed. 1956. 1956 Stars. Yes, we got religious books. Would you guys rather I run one book at a time? I can change the weight too. If that does that help? One book at a time. Slan, thank you. Should we try that, guys? Let me edit this. What's it saying for? Let me do 4 to 7. 4 to 7 then. What's it saying for shipping per book? 485. You like bulk, but whatever is good. Okay, Legacy. That sounds good. This one is not in good shape. Here's one on the Great Depression. We do have some religious books coming up too. I saw some in there. This one is The Idiot's Guide to the Great Depression, and what they did, dames, moles, and whores with the hearts of gold. What they did to preserve stuff, what they did to, it just was a brief overview of the Great Depression, guys. Idiot's Guide to the Great Depression. You're no idiot, of course. You're aware that Wall Street crashed in 1929, leading to a financial disaster that lasted more than a decade. And it basically highlights all that. Slan, thank you. All right, 2 vintage cookbooks. This is dessert recipes. No, not desserts. Desert recipes, sorry. Soup, salads, breads, menu ideas, cheese bread, Polynesian oven baked beans, hard or soft cooked eggs, and then St. Mary's Roman Catholic Church Helpful Hints Almanac and recipes. 2 vintage cookbooks from churches. These are the ones. These are the best ones, guys. The little old ladies that write the cookbooks. They're the best. Deserve man. We used to. My mother-in-law used to live with us, and we would run. She used to love Twilight Zone. All right, we've got 3 religious books. We've got The Mind of the Master, Master Plan of Evangelization. This is probably pretty old, guys. 77. Centennial Story of Texas Baptists and A Christmas of Hope. Actually, we'll put the Christmas one with that. Let's find another one. All right, Words of Hope, Comfort, and Cheer from the Prophet Isaiah, The Growing Congregation, Workbook Study Guide, Mind Master, and the Centennial of Texas Baptists. 3 paperbacks, 1 hardback. This Baptist one, guys, is all the different Texas Baptist churches, I suppose. 1936. Yeah, 1936, guys, on that one. And then 3 other paperbacks, various years. Jacob, thank you for your first purchase too, Jacob. That 1936 book is just a cool looking shelf sitter too, Jacob. All right. Have a Natural Christmas. Ah, you are perfect. Have a Natural Christmas 1979. Oh, that's a cookbook. Okay, we're going to leave that one out. Christmas of Hope. It's Christmas. Vintage kids book. And then The Adventures in Life of Santa Claus. All vintage books, guys. Are the 2 paperbacks are vintage books. And then a Christmas Hope. Santa Claus, Life of Santa Claus, and It's Christmas. Legacy, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, Pampered Chef. Potentially profits. We are. It depends if it's. We're supposed to get a massive storm tomorrow, and I'm in a metal building, so I won't be able to go live out here. Might do jewelry from inside. Just depends on storage units and that. Pampered Chef salads, guys. It's all little index cards. Thank you. Have a good one, Profits. Baking, a little hard-covered baking book, cookbook. And we'll put Have a Natural Christmas, 1979. All three, one money. Baking, Have a Natural Christmas, and then Pampered Chef Super Salads. Those are just little cards. Slan, thank you. Okay, guys. Let me wipe this one down. They are dusty. These were all loose in a storage unit, guys, so there is dust on them and on the dust covers too. So these ones are kind of dusty. I'll wipe them down. All right, we have In Our Defense, the Bill of Rights in Action. Okay, and then My American Journey by Colin Powell. Okay, two hardcovers, guys. Two hardcovered books. In Our Defense, the Bill of Rights in Action, and then Colin Powell. 2 for 1. Hardcovers. All right, we've got 3 paperbacks. The covers are in okay condition, guys. The binding's all good. Red Storm Rising by Tom Clancy. Okay. This is Fortunes of War. And then The Last Dawn, author of The Godfather. All 3 paperbacks, 1 money. We got Tom Clancy, Red Storm Rising, Fortunes of War, and The Last Dawn. 3 different authors, guys. Paperbacks. Okay. This is from the Pet Library. Enjoy training your dog. And now this one is the Complete Poodle. It's just a 1951, 1953. Everything about poodles. The Bloodlines of Poodles. This is 1953. The Complete Poodle, all the bloodlines of poodles and such, 1953. Hello, old time. How's it going? Jacobs. Thank you. Old time, we're trying to get it through some of these books. All right, we've got two by Phyllis Whitney. Oh, that stinks. I hate traffic. Where are you at again, Old Time Deals? I don't remember. We don't have a lot of traffic out here. Oh, New Jersey. Yeah, I bet that's bad. You guys don't have enough space. We got space here in Texas. Wide open spaces. All right, Phyllis Whitney, guys. The Stone Bull in Spindrift. Thank you for the follow. We got two hardcovers. And not see anything and can't even get across the state in a day. Spindrift in Stone Bull by Phyllis Whitney. Two hardcovers, one money. Not sure what kind of author she is. All right, we've got The Grove of Eagles. Was a library book. Trying to see the year on it. 1963. The Grove of Eagles. It's got tape here. It is good binding though. And then this one is Second Encyclopedia of Stories, Quotations, and Anecdotes. Let me see what year this is. This was a library book also in a church. 1957. 1963 and 1957 books, guys. 1953 and 1967. We've got The Grove of Eagles and Second Encyclopedia of Stories and Quotations. 50s and 60s, guys. The Warren Buffett Way: Strategies for the Greatest World Investors. The title of the last book, let me check it for you. Eagle something, and then an encyclopedia. Warren Buffett's Way. Simply the most important new stock book of the 1990s. To date, buy it and read it. The runaway bestseller with updated material. I mean, not updated today, but Grove of Eagles. Jacob, thank you. Oh, you got that one anyways. No, you didn't. Old time, thank you. I would love to learn to invest. Something other than storage units. Grove of Eagles and then Second Encyclopedia of Stories. 50s and 60s. Between the two of them. Ashley, you want me to run them? Here, I'll just run them again just in case. Sometimes faster just to run it. You're welcome. Go through the 10 seconds then. So what'd you guys do this weekend? we go, guys. Here's 3 interests. Watch the Derby. Really old time. I would love to. I would love to. I can't sit. Honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. I can't sit and read. I can't sit and do nothing. I can't sit and watch TV. I'm just like, I will at night, but then I fall asleep. All right, guys. These are pretty interesting books here. The Measure of a Woman. (1978). Okay. The Measure of a Woman. Quality Friendships. And Looking at Life's Relationships from the Window of Proverbs. Okay. 70s books, guys. Looking at life's relationships, treasures of friendships, and the measure of a woman. Interesting books. I think this unit a lot of the books are 60s, 70s. We got some very old ones. I think the newest I've seen is 90s. Veronica, hello. Old time, when's your next show? Guys, if you have shows, call them out. Okay, Prager World of Art profile, Klee, which must be the artist. It's interesting. It says Gene Williams, found in Lafayette, Indiana, July 1977. I'm not sure why anyone would want to write that in there. First published in 1964, reprinted in 1965. And it's all on this artist, I think, guys. And it's got the binding, the binding is bad. Okay. We're going to run it anyways, but the binding is falling apart a little bit. When I opened it, you could see it. Huge flat rate show tomorrow. Dollar starts full of DVDs, snacks, magazines, cards, and storage. Guys, give Old Time Deals a follow. That's sweet. How does your box sales go? I don't. I did 1 or 2, and they just tanked. So I could really use some box shows. Terry Pratchett, Men at Arms, paperback. And then Breach of Promise by Perry O'Shaughnessy. I have no idea. But they're both right here, guys. 2 paperbacks. A Young Dwarf's Dream. Corporal Carrot has been promoted. He's now in charge of the new recruits guarding whatever. And then this one is Broken Hearts, Broken Promises, and Deadly Consequences. 2. Does anyone else got shows coming up? Guys, if you're looking for anything in particular, I can scan the top of the boxes and I can go to some of the piles that have been sorted. Even tools. Geez, Old Time, that's sweet. Okay, this one's interesting. Hardcovers. Yep, this one's a hardcover. I'll run this one by itself because it's kind of its own genre, guys. Mind, Body, and Sugar. Okay, the effects of sugar on the body, but this is 1951. what we know now is different, but I'd be interested in seeing what this one is. Dementia's type 3 diabetes, they say, guys. Mind, body, and sugar. This kind of stuff's interesting to me. I see a functional medicine doctor because I've got autoimmune issues, guys. I was a non functioning human until I went to him. Slan, thank you. With tens of thousands of dollars in medical bills. And no one knew what was wrong with me. So I'm a full believer in you can adjust a lot of stuff with your life, with your diet. Columbella. This is a hardcover. Phyllis Whitney's taste for far places and exotic setting comes to an, as a natural heritage. She was born in Japan. Oh, old time. That's my autoimmune. I am untreated. It's all diet. I see a. I know, and those meds are really bad. I have not been on meds, and I was in really bad shape like 7, 8 years ago. Like tremors, couldn't talk. I was super thin. I'm talking like 102 pounds. I had yeah, I'm telling you it's it is not fun. But I see a doctor telemedicine. He's out of Oklahoma. I know the family personally, and thank God I reached out when I did. I truly think he saved my life because I was bad. I was having all kinds of heart issues and um yeah, but it 100%. I have zero meds, but my diet is very controlled, guys. I don't hardly eat out, and if I do, I'm very very careful. I eat nothing fun. I haven't had pizza or burger or chicken. All right. New York Times bestselling author of Destiny, Rebecca's Tale by Sally Bowman. Rebecca's Tale. It's hardcover, guys. Hardcover, Rebecca's Tale by Sally Bowman. Old time, it's so worth it though. I yeah, it's worth it to actually to like feel good and function. That one's probably a little controversial. We'll leave that one out. Writers in Cuba. Stories, poems, and plays. A Penguin book. Paperback. A lively selection of contemporary Cuban writing shows many influences. All right, here's two. God wants you to give your life direction and purpose. God's will. Just a small paperback. And then this one is the use of reason in everyday life. Logic and contemporary rhetoric. Guys, can I teach reason anymore? I don't know. I don't know if this. Oh yeah. Well, I'm sure I got lots more. I'm grabbing the next box, so let's see what there is. Ashley, I not a lot in this area, but let me look. I'm gonna look at the ones over here. This one's got a messed up cover, but I'll put it with um, this cookbook, everlasting yeast, cornbread, all kinds of stuff. This is doctoring up the cake mixes, but that cover's kind of messed up on this one, guys. You can see it's folded over, but it's doctoring up cake mixes, and then desert recipes. Snoog, hello. Old Tom, thank you. Thank you, old time. Guys, this one's cool. This is the doctor's book of food remedies, harmful and helpful effects of foods. Food remedies, the doctor's book. Discover foods that can block harmful effects of secondhand smoke, how to stop cataracts, the juice that reduces UTIs, substance in grapefruit to help control diabetes. Old time, thank you. Let me see what we have for kiddo books. All right, we found a few kiddo books here. This one is vintage paperback, Popeye and the Haunted House. Let me see if there's any other Popeye here. Nope. This is a weekly reader book, and it's Popeye. You can see the paper's kind of discolored for it's 1980. And it's a reader. There's a little bit of mark there, but all the pages are still good, guys. 1980, Popeye the Haunted House. I'm hoping we find more stuff like this, guys, and we'll get them in lots as we get through some of this. We've got a lot of dedication that needs to hit with some of this stuff, so we'll get some good lots coming up in the future ones here. Legacy, thank you. I appreciate you guys dealing with the chaos today. We'll get you. All right, here's just a little golden book. My kids had this one. Let me make sure it's good on the inside. It's just a little. It's not perfect because it was in storage, guys. You can see here. It wasn't boxed in storage. These are all the loose books that were kind of all over the unit. So it's a little Grover, the monster at the end of this book. All right, here is Bill Harley. What are these? This one is Space Brat 4, Planet of the Dips. It's a. I'm looking for a date. Give me a date. 1995. Hey, no worry. If I find them, Cotton, I will. I'll probably leave that one out. And then if I can find more, this one looks interesting. 1995. It looks like a little chapter book, guys. Yeah, that one because it's a golden. Any sermon books, Jaw. I have a bunch of religious ones. Barter, thank you. Where's my boxes? Yes, I do have some sermon books or some religious books in general. Um, Thank you, Barter. I was just saying, we're slowly trying to get these lotted out so we can get some books for you guys in different like in the same genre, or by the same author, by Bibles. I know I have a newer Bible, not an old one. Karna in the Boots of Seven Strides. It's a Riverbank book. 1994, guys. It's a chapter book. (1994) chapter book. Karna in the Boots of Seven Strides. Then we have, this is a Newbery Honor winner, The Bear Named Trouble. We'll put this one with the other one. This is 2006, so we're going to do the two, guys. 2006 and I think it was 96. A Bear Named Trouble and Karna, little chapter books for young readers. I don't know, is that tween? Let me get some religious books. I think there's some more over here. Okay. The New Testament King James Version with pictures. We'll run that one. And then we'll put taking the guesswork out of applying the Bible. We're going to put those two together. And I'll see what we got for. Patterns of Protestant Church Music. It's a hardcover, but the dust cover is a little bit messed up. 1953. And we have Touched by the Fire, Luke, Acts in today's English version. 3rd edition. American Bible Society, 1971. This back one here is hardcover. Patterns of Protestant church music, and then Touched by the Fire. It's a Key 73 book. All right, guys, the dust cover on this one is yellowed, but it's the Encyclopedia of Creative Cooking. This is probably what I need, guys. I'm not creative. We eat the same stuff over and over. Encyclopedia of Creative Cooking. I don't know, guys. Let me get some more books here. All right. Thank you, old time. I appreciate you. Guys, here's two Archies. You guys remember these? What year is this? This is 162 and 163. The Archie's Comics. 2005, it looks like. What? Book 162 and 163 of Archie's Comics. The digest. From early 2000s. All right, here's a whole box of religious ones. Here, we'll do these three. They look kind of like they're the same. They all have, see, had inventory stickers on them too. Okay, so we have Nothing But a Footprint. Walking with Us, He Makes the Pathway Glow. Okay. Then we have Take Care, translating Christ's love into a caring ministry. And then we have Faith in Troubled Times. All three paperbacks won money, guys. Vintage Christian paperbacks, Footprints, Take Care, The Ministry of Jesus, and then Faith in Troubled Times. All won money. This is copyright 1951. This is Missions in the Plan of the Ages. It's a library withdrawal book. 1950s, Missionary of the Plan of the Ages. Oh, is there a certain color? All right, here's a needlepoint one, guys. This is vintage projects, techniques and projects. Definitely vintage here, guys. 1977, and then we have patchwork and quilting. Better Homes and Gardens. We're gonna run them too. Tans and browns. Okay, I'll see what I can find here. Vintage looking. Here's needlepoint and patchwork quilting, guys. Vintage books, needlepoint and patchwork quilting. Rediscover. Thank you. Here's Just As I Am, autobiography of Billy Graham. Just As I Am. Hello, Amy. We're doing books. All right, let's see what we can. Let me see if I got any cool. This is a cool book, guys. Browns or tans. I will see what I got. Now, it's a withdrawn library book, but it's a Grimm's Brothers. There's a little bit of. It's an okay shape, guys. The binding is good, but you can see the pages are. I was gonna see if I could find a year on it. You can see the pages have some discoloration. But this is The Elves and the Shoemaker by Brothers Grimm. I don't see a date on it though. The Elves and the Shoemaker by Brothers Grimm. It's just a cool looking cover, even. Legacy. Thank you, Legacy. I'm keeping my eyes open for those tan books too. All right, guys, we have Women's Day 101 Ways to Love, Grow, and Care for Your House Plants. That's a paperback. Then we have a hardcover Better Homes and Garden Flower Arranging. This is vintage for sure. Well, they're all vintage. Guys, in this unit too, we had a ton of Beanie Babies. We're on our third auction for those here coming up. 1957, guys. Better Homes and Garden Floral Arranging, 1957. Plants. And then this is another paperback. Succulents and Cactuses. The hardcover from Better Homes and Garden is 1957. Houseplants, succulents, and flower arrangements. Butelli, thank you for your first purchase. Guys, we run storage units. We almost always do reduced shipping, which is 921. And then we run pretty much everything. So this in particular one is all the loose items. Well, for the next few, this auctions will be the loose items. But we are starting to sort them out by genre and by author. So that helps a little bit. We've got some religious books here. I'm going to go grab another sorted out unit or sorted out box here. We've got some cool ones. See what we got, guys. All right. Any vintage religious books, sermon books? Yes, we do, Steve. I've got a whole box of religious books here. I have books on sermons. Like, what would make it a book on sermon? Like just someone else's sermons? All right, guys, we have 3 vintage paperback. Okay, so it'd say sermons on it. I don't know if I've seen that. We have a lot of religious books, though. Here's A Man in the Saddle, his blazing novel of a man who fought his way back from hell alone. Okay. The Raid of Crazy Horse by William Vance. Oh, it's got another one on the back. This must be 2. That's Crossfire at Bard M, and then A Killer's Waiting. 3, I guess maybe 4 books there, guys. Western paperbacks. Western paperbacks. We've got The Raid of Crazy Horse. This is a 2-per, I think. Oot, thank you. Let me see. Be Glad to Give a Devotion. Pilgrim's Guide to Prayer. New Testament Teachings on Tongues. Are any of these something? Revived Life. New Testament Stories. Narratives. The series of messages on finding Christ, A Quest for Christ. I don't know, that one might be A Quest for Christ. Thank you, old time. You too. Have a good evening. Oh, it's running. Thank you, Butte. Sorry, Steve. That one was already running. That was running just as you were typing that. This one is Kiss the Sun Missionary Meditations on the Second Psalm, 1961. Kiss the Sun, 1961. Missionary Meditations on the Second Psalm. Author Don Kenyon. Do you see that there? Steve, thank you. Thank you for your first purchase. Thank you. This is Light for the Road. Samuel and Catherine Rapport. This is a church library one as well. Let's see. (1961). Well, this is a struggle against the odds. This is just like a motivational book, I guess, guys. Thank you, Lone, for that follow. It's got all different stories in it. Modern Man's Quest for the Holy Grail, Albert Schweitzer, Charles L. Joy, For a Struggle Against Odds, Courage, Quest, Conquest for Fear, Basil King. This, let me see, Light for the Road. So it's just a small motivational ones. There's no real cover on this. There's these stickers come off pretty good. This is more of a kind of feels fabricy hardcover, and that's what the binding looks like. Light for the Road, and it looks like it's mainly motivational type short stories from different people. Thank you. This one is Stop Looking and Listen. It's got the little HB in the corner there, like a logo. They do have some stickers on them, though. Suppose that you. Oh, this is. Wait a minute. Stop looking at like a 20th century setting for layman's language. It's a primer for Christian belief. (1947) Harper and Brothers. Stop Looking and Listen. (1947). Stop Looking and Listen. It's 1947. Thank you. Let's see. Here's Tony Hillerman. Skinwalkers. It's a mystery, guys. It's a mystery. Paperback. Guys, make sure to book my next few book auctions. We will be moving stuff around depending on weather this week. We will run stuff um, in more genres as we get stuff sorted out here. And as we start busting open some of these boxes, make sure to give us a follow on TikTok, guys. That'll show you just exactly what we're dealing with here. The Glorious Dawn of God's Story. Hardcover, guys. With its dust cover still in pretty good shape. The glorious story of the glorious dawn of God's story. The formation of the resurrection narratives. A lucid new appraisal of the nature and significance of the New Testament stories. Macmillan Company, 1971. Paperback, guys. 1971 paperback. Oh, we got rain coming, guys. We're going to have to end her. All right. Okay, so guys, check this out. This is my TikTok. I've got 3 videos on the of this unit. It was all books. We have pallets and pallets. What we're running right now are all the loose books. As we dig in, we're seeing a lot of antique and vintage, hardcover, softcover, new stuff. Hello, upcycled. So make sure you bookmark those next few shows. We're going to move them around depending on weather. Right now, we've got the next one scheduled for Thursday evening and then again Saturday morning. What didn't sell here, guys, today will be donated and we'll bring in new stuff. We're going to try to get them more sorted by genre and authors. So trying, but it's very tedious because they're all like in big, massive tubs that we can't move. So I appreciate you guys. We will see you tomorrow. Let's raid someone. Is there any? Oh, Vintage and More is pretty awesome. He's always got good stuff too, guys. I appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow.